Hello everyone, and welcome to the layout. This O-scale layout consists of two 4-foot by 8-foot tables, with a 4-foot by 4-foot in the middle, connecting both of them. This layout dates back to 2015, and has been growing ever since. When this layout first started, it only had a 4x8 section on the south end, but now it has grown to 80 square feet and has a second track up above that circles downtown. This layout has about 20 buildings and accessories, so let's turn on the lights and see them all in action. Now that all the lights are on, there's only one thing left to do. Let's get started. Let's start off on the south side of this layout, or the original section. To begin, let's start off with this little station that comes from a 2006 Pennsylvania Railroad set. Over here we've got one of our many Menards buildings, the Camaraderie Bar and Grill. Jeez. And on top of that, we've got a custom-made grain belt beer sign. Unfortunately, I gotta put batteries in it as it does not light up, but it's getting there. A lot of moving around, I apologize for that. So over here, we've got the only locomotive shop basically on the layout, which is a Menards Milwaukee Road layout building. You'll notice a common trend here is that there's a lot of Menards buildings. Some Woodland Scenics, but mostly Menards. So over here on the main drag in the old downtown, we've got a nice corner store. And over on the other side, I'm gonna walk around here. We've got a Menards IGA supermarket and Woodland Scenics Morrison's Doors Factory. In the middle, we've got two custom-made tankers, which features mobile gas and Texaco. Way down on that end, we've got a nice little bridge scene that features a bridge and a few construction vehicles digging out a hole underneath. Also on the layout, there's some power lines that go through the old section. These power lines are huge and are really out of place. I like them anyways. And just next to it, we've got this beautiful wind turbine that spins. What else would it do? Behind the supermarket, we've got this Norfolk Southern water tower made by Lionel. It's got some dust on it. I'm gonna have to clean that off at some point. Also on the layout, there are a bunch of billboards from older Lionel sets. Some of these include Northern Pacific and some kind of dairy, HP Hood and Sons, that's what it is. And then over here is just a standard DCC controller with horn, bell, and direction. Although it looks like I said that wrong, this button controls the horn, this one controls the bell. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Moving on to the middle part of the layout, this is when it starts to become undecorated. Our first building here right next to us is a Menards Power and Light store, which features a generator inside of it. Adjacent to it is a Menards American Power and Light, which is like a coal plant or something. I don't know. But there's a bunch of coal piles around here, so that, yeah. Over here, tucked behind this Amtrak, we've got a nice Arby's building also made by Menards. And everything else that I'm going to go through, it's all made by Menards. Menards makes great O-scale buildings, so I'm not sponsored, but if you're looking for O-scale buildings, choose Menards. Right in front of this Arby's, we got an Amtrak at 59 PHI, but we'll save the locomotives for a different video. Probably the next one, but I don't know yet. Then I'm going to go ahead and move these Superliner cars. But right now, this is one of the newest buildings on the layout, and it's just a generic small Amtrak station. Behind the Amtrak station, we've got a County Inn and Suites building, which is also made by Menards, because everything's made by Menards on this layout, it's crazy. And then next to it, we've got a Tampa Towers building under construction. And the cool part is, this crane was put on. This crane does not come with the actual set, but it would be cool if it did. Now the two biggest buildings on the layout are coincidentally right next to each other. So on the left side, we've got the York Royale Hotel, and we've got the World Headquarters building with Starbucks at the bottom. The World Headquarters, the logo on the side switches out, so you can make it be whatever you want. Personally, since my favorite railroad is Canadian National, that's what I had to decide to do. And then over here, one of the last buildings we're going to talk about is the Sprecher Factory, which I got a couple years ago, and I love it. Apologies for the cut there, like I just said, my phone ran out of storage. So, like I was saying, eventually in the future, I'd like to add some kind of spur track that connects to this building. That way I can actually switch cars out. And over here is a billboard, which is Herman's Chutney and Sauerkraut, and brownie. So, as I'm walking around to the other side of the layout, I'd just like to showcase some of the cars that we got, all of which are cars, except for this ice cream. So we've got a NASCAR ice cream truck, got a flatbed back here. We're walking through, we got a couple vans, a box truck, and a tow truck down there. Over here, I didn't do the best job of showcasing it, but it's a little construction site diorama with an excavator and 2 other loaders or something. I don't know much about construction, so if someone wants to like help me out with the vehicles. Yeah, there's the tow truck, a little Pepsi van. Got some Burlington Northern containers. And here are the last 2 buildings in the layout. We got a Taco Bell, and we've got a Shell, which are conveniently right next to each other. Sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing it, but I'm short on storage. So I'm gonna have to, once this video's up, I'm gonna delete everything and life should be good again. And then here is the other controller that is used for the upper level.
A CRM shouldn't
which
set your
is just
teams
a basic
back.
loop for the subway.
It should revolutionize the way they work.
Yeah, that's
A CRM
really
shouldn't
about
block
it.
your workflow.
So
It should
that'll
make
do
it
it for the
fly.
video. Let's run some
A
trains for a bit.
CRM shouldn't let
That'll be
customers
the
slip
end of
through
it.
the cracks. It should connect them to your teams. A CRM shouldn't leave you in the dark. It should deliver insights clear as day. Get started for free.
I started by photographing all my friends and having them model for me. That somewhat evolved into doing more collaborations with people. That's really where my own creative journey kind of took off.